My name is Susan Njeri. I am a mother of 4, and that is 1 girl and 3 boys, Princess, Prince, Parsley, and Presley. I run a daycare for children with cerebral palsy and other typical kids who might need a general care. The daycare that I run is called Carevine Daycare and Therapy Center. At Carevine we have therapy too for those special kids. I am married to Patrick Waweru. Been married for 10 years. It was just a smooth pregnancy, only that it got me at some point, like when I was around 37 weeks, I had a series of migraines. I could faint sometimes. I don't know what was the reason. I went for blood test. It was okay. My HB was okay, but I continued throughout. I did not even go for a scan. I didn't know anything about scanning and all. So just pushed through up to 40 weeks. But I had those series of in and out headaches, but nothing much that I could could have called maybe for bed rest or anything. It was just, I took it as normal, which I know it wasn't normal. For now, I can say it wasn't normal. I just continued. The baby was here, cried. By then she cried on delivery, and the same day, following day, we were discharged. Went back home. On the 4th day, my baby was not crying. Like she cried, she stopped crying on the 4th day, just abruptly after a very sharp scream. But it did not hit me that the baby is not crying. I assumed maybe the baby is just cool today. He's not crying. We slept that day. But at night while doing the diaper change, that's when I noticed the urine was very so colored, yellow coloration, deep yellow. So it clicked me something like jaundice. I knew back then there was something like jaundice, and I had a book about child care that I started perusing through, but other than knowing that there's jaundice, I didn't know anything else. But at that point, my baby was not even suckling. Almost the whole night, she wasn't, and she was just not crying. So in the morning, we woke up like, hey, we need to take this baby to the hospital. From there, they told us, okay, this baby has severe jaundice, or else they did not tell us. We are just hearing, you just hear the doctors communicating, the nurses communicating, has severe jaundice, so you need to express some milk, and you can feed through the tube. Tube? How? And my baby was suckling. No, but now she can't, She has become even stiff. The neck is so stiff now, and she cannot even open up. So, meaning there was something that was wrong already. The child is there. It's not that she's in a fainting mode, but I think the reflexes, there was no suckling reflex. There was nothing going on. So lethargic, wasn't crying, but I only had the screams when she was being pricked, like needles, injections. I was starting to panic. I got into a panic mode when I had the baby crying, but could not cry when I hold her, could not turn. I gave her some through the tube, not through the tube, the spoon. I was told first of all to spoon feed. She could not open up, and also she could not swallow. So I just put the milk, and she could not swallow, and then I was told just try to bring some reflex through tapping the feet. And then when I tap the feet hard, she cries and I was like, okay, you're still there. But I really, really panicked. I was crying all through. Every time I was told to hold the baby to get a procedure done, I could not hold it. And then she was admitted. And we were told now she'll start phototherapy for the next 5 days. Every day they're testing to see whether the bilirubin's levels are going down. Life continues. My baby is well. Nothing more. Nothing that would tell you that this child has anything after the treatment. She's not ailing. She's not having fevers and all. So the baby is okay. It is interesting that every day I could see something is odd, especially when she's dressing. When I'm dressing her, she could just twitch, or not even twitching. She could just throw herself up and down, like she's not contained. From there, I knew that this child maybe had something, but I did not make out any of a conclusion. I just brought her up just like any other baby. But at 4 months, she stopped. She was like, she doesn't have a head control. At 4 months, you expect that baby to be so composed. Went back to hospital. We were told, okay, we can wait for 6 months, some babies. And since she had a certain condition, she might be delaying maybe. Come back at 6 months. While going for nutrition is when I raised the alarm to the nutritionist and told me that, okay, what you have to do, you just have to go see a neurologist. Mm-hmm. So I went to see a neurologist, and the neurologist confirmed that this child has cerebral palsy. And that was a long journey to start. A journey that we did not know what it means, where it will take us, but we just knew we wanted what is best for our child. Yeah. When we were doing all this about therapy, we were always asking other people, how long have you been there? They're like, my child is 15 years. And looking at the child, you're like, okay, it has not even sat down, okay. So this is a long journey. And then you ask another one, how long have you been here? 8 months now. At least my child can sit up. She's getting some strength. And we're like, oh. So even us will get there. And then someone would come and tell you, but your child doesn't even look like she has anything, any condition. So it was just a journey of confusion. You don't know who to believe. You don't know, because the one telling you at 8 months, maybe the child has a totally different diagnosis. Is maybe rickets, where you expect the child after 1 year has recovered, and you just following the wrong path of hope, and then you don't want to follow the 15 years one, because you don't want to see yourself in 15 years after that. But the more we talk to people, especially the therapists, they would encourage us and tell us, this is just something that doesn't have an end. You have to continue, but there's hope. It's non-progressive. Princess is just one sweet girl that you would not even get bored to be around, because she's friendly. She loves discoveries. She discovers even her own self, and even you. She tries to pull us to knowing her, because she's the kind of a girl that if I want this, I want this. So don't start guessing what. She'll give you a round of guesses of what until you get it right. I want some water. She can't say that. She is profound she has profound hearing loss, bilateral, and so she cannot say what she wants, but she can communicate, she can express through other means. So she will tell you, I need some water. It's up to you to know. And when you bring her food, she'll kick them away. When you bring her this, no, until you bring that water. She loves dressing up, like if she chooses her own dresses, by the way. You place a few of them and she'll choose one. You give her the other one, she'll just kick it out. You will know exactly what she wants. She's assertive, very assertive. You can't even tell her that, no, you won't do this, you won't go here, because what she knows is that I don't have my own means of mobility, but you've got to take me there. So if she's in the house and the brothers are playing outside, she'll make sure she goes to the brothers. Either she'll scream until you take her there, either she'll crawl herself there. It doesn't matter how long she'll take, but she'll get there. She's very assertive. She knows what she wants, and very jovial, very friendly, but at the same time she has tempers, because you won't do anything just what you wish to do with her. She's choosy. She chooses her life. So even if you have something like a house girl who, or a friend around who mistreats her, she won't get along. But the moment you come, because she knows that you know her language, the moment you come, you will know automatically this child, something is wrong, something is amiss with the communication or the relationship between these two people. Because she won't accept anything from that person. She just loves her life. She just loves just being her. She's now out of that so regular therapy session. But each day for her, it's therapeutic. Each activity she does is therapeutic. You know, we have the occupational therapy. She's past that. Occupational therapy goes to up to around 5 to 6 years, when you have to have therapists in and out, maybe to prevent contractures, maybe to help that child to get to their occupation, which the occupation of a child is play. So she's out of that therapy. She's now getting physical therapy, because she can now use a walker. She has a training walker. She uses a training walker. She's now crawling. She can move from end to end through crawling, or even pulling. Let me call it like pulling herself, just pulling herself. She can climb up, even up to this seat, climb up to the window, doing everything that the brothers do, actually, while climbing up, and want to show you, whoa, I can climb and even drop myself here. She can dance. When she's stationary and something comes up on TV, she dances. She dances to it. She knows this is dancing. When you tell her clap, she cannot use her hands. She has a poor coordination, but she uses her feet to clap. She'll clap, and you'll see she's enjoying that music. She knows what is going on. Every day she makes me smile, because I know she's an emblem of hope. She gives me a lot of hope, and others too. When other people see her journey through, they know that she's heading somewhere. They get encouraged, especially other parents with kids with cerebral palsy. They enjoy seeing every milestone that she's catching up. Right now, she can stand up while leaning, and it makes me very happy, knowing that one day I did shed a tear when I saw her just standing. I came to the house and found her that she has turned herself, and I was like, it was an emotional point of me. And I knew that she will take another step. Now that she has started crawling, standing up, she can climb up. I just see things are going the way maybe every parent would enjoy.